So Global Dokkan is about to reach their 3-year anniversary. One of the festivities, one of the parts of the celebration, is a massive Dragonstone sale. And one of those sales is you can buy a pack of Dragonstones that comes with this premium Dragonstone, the purple Dragonstone, which you can use to pick one character from a pool of characters. Now, this pool of characters is all of the 120%, god leaders, neo god leaders, whatever you guys want to say. You're able to pick one of these units, not for free, because you do have to buy stones in order to do this, but you are given an opportunity to then select one of your choosing from these units here. Now, several of them are still, I would say all of them are still very good, right? It's just, there's some that are in a lot of, high, use teams, and then others, such as Super Android 17, doesn't have any categories, so you will almost never use this guy outside of something like Super Battle Road or Dokkan Battlefield. He just is left off of off of your use list for most of the time. So I want to kind of go over these 10 120% leads and kind of steer you guys in the direction of which unit I think you should pick. We will begin right here with Super Android 17, and I will tell y'all, he is very good. He is a very good unit. He has a good link set, although he is missing Big Bad Bosses, but he doesn't have any categories. No categories whatsoever. He's great on the villain team, the SCR Rose Goku Black villain team. You do need him for Super Battle Road, but no categories really hurts him. Now, this is especially prevalent on Global, because Global does not yet have the updated friends list, the updated, like how you can sort, you can filter, you can add more friends, a whole lot of good stuff. Global does not yet have this, so it is still going to be incredibly difficult to find a Super Android 17 friend. So if you use your purple stone to get this guy, chances are you're not going to get a lot of use out of him. So I would not select this guy. Absolutely. This guy falls probably into the 10th spot of, if you should get him or not. Now, next, we can go ahead and go over my boy, I guess Cooler and Janemba. They're kind of pretty much tied here. So when originally the Purple Stone came out on JP back in February, well, actually, this was the very, very end of January, Janemba and Cooler did not have categories, but obviously now we have the hindsight of several more categories that will be released, including the Movie Boss category, which does include both Janemba and Cooler. Now, this is one of my favorite teams in the game. This team is ridiculously fun. Turles is a fantastic unit, best support unit in the game, and he just makes it so that a lot of your good units on that category hit their hardest and also look their best. But the thing is that it's very easy to build LR rotations on the Movie Boss category team. So if you have a lot of LRs, chances are, you're not really going to have a spot for Janemba or Cooler. I will say this, especially after the Friend System update, the Movie Boss category team has been very easy to run. LR Metal Cooler's recently been released, so that team is in high rotation right now. I mean, Janemba, outside of his inclusion on the Movie Boss category team, you could run him on the villain team. I feel like not a lot of people do run him on the villain team because he's so defense-oriented, and that's not really that necessary on the SCR Rose Goku Black villain team because he already gives a massive defensive buff, and many people do have LR Goku Black who is capable of healing as well. So, as good as Janemba is, and the fact that he is on the one category, I feel as though many people are not going to get a lot of use out of this guy, but he's certainly a good unit, right? So next, let's go ahead and talk about Cooler, right? So Cooler is in kind of the same boat, right? Cooler is ridiculously good. The attack and defense 100%. He launches an additional, which has a chance to be a super attack. He's got a pretty good link set, and he's on the extreme physical team. He is the leader. The only thing is, outside of using him for, again, Dokkan Battlefield, Super Battle Road, I feel like you're not going to get a lot of use out of Cooler. All these villain 120% leaders aren't really on a ton of categories. They're not going to really get a ton of play. Cooler, in particular, I don't understand any reason why he could not have been on the full power category team. For one, I mean, I'm pretty sure this is full power cooler. I'm just tossing that out there. So I don't really, so far, any of these four villain units I would not use the stone on, including this guy right here, Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Now, Super Saiyan 3 Broly is on one more category than the first three units we looked at. Well, 17 didn't have any, but, you know, Cooler and Janemba had one. So, a big portion of if I think you guys should pick a unit or not is reliant on the amount of categories they have, because that's the amount of chances you're going to get to use this unit. That's why at the top of my list are going to be units like Angel Tech Goku, who's on a ton of categories. You're going to use them in a ton of different situations, a ton of, you know, different events, right? Super Saiyan 3 Broly. He's on the Super Saiyan 3 team. He is very good on there. He hits very hard. The problem is that if you have LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I know a lot of people are going to pull him from the ticket banner, the free ticket banner on Global right now. If you have LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you don't want to run Super Saiyan 3 Broly, because this guy does not have Over in a Flash. He only has Prepare for Battle, hurting him dramatically when it comes to using him as a linking partner with LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku on the Super Saiyan 3 category team. Now, we could look at him on the Pure Saiyan team. That is another team that has since been added after the 3-year anniversary, where many units on this list here are actually on that category. The Pure Saiyan team is fantastic, one of the best teams in the game, because it's just such a massive category, right? Even free-to-play players are going to have such a huge roster of units to use for that category, that I do think, like, kind of maximizing, you know, any units on that category could be a good thing. So, Broly works very well on that Pure Saiyan category. You know, he has Prepare for Battle, and he shares that with many impressive units on that category. But the negative defense he gets, it just really hurts him. For me, a lot of times I don't have that much fun using him, just because he tends to get hit so hard. You know, he 100% attack, which is nice, and then he gets 12% attack, and then minus 10% defense per key sphere obtained. Again, I like him, but I wouldn't really recommend people use their stone to get him. Now you have Incubu here. Now, I have warmed up considerably to Incubu. He's very useful in a number of places. Super Battle Road, Super Saiyan 3, Goku's Extreme Z Awaken, Dokkan Battlefield. All these places, Kibu's going to be very good. Oh, you know what? One more thing I should mention is that on Global, I am pretty sure Global is about to get Dokkan Battlefield. I myself have had the best luck in Dokkan Battlefield running all of the different 120% teams. So I would say if you don't have a 120% leader and you want to go ahead and pick them up, feel free to do that. That might be a good idea, especially with Dokkan Battlefield coming up. But like I would say if you have all of them, definitely lean more towards one that has several categories, right? Like, so this Kid Buu, again, I've warmed up to him a lot, but he, on the Revived Warrior team, he's just not going to work because you're going to need lots of key support for him. And then on the Majin Buu Saga team, he's not going to fit with a lot of the other units on there. So both of his categories, he's not a good fit. Absolutely not. Hopefully, eventually, we could get like some sort of Majin Buu, like just straight up category, like either a Buu or just like a Majin, right? So like that would include like Deborah and Majin Vegeta and stuff, or what? Like those would be cool. All right, so let's get rid of the villains. I wouldn't recommend picking any of the villains unless you have okay. The only way I'd say pick one of the villains is if, like, Cooler is the only 120% lead you don't have, right? Then go for that. Another thing I do want to point out is that Kid Buu is on LR Super Vegeto's banner, and Janemba is on LR Super Gogeta's banner. So do keep that in mind, guys, because when I actually made my selection before the 3rd anniversary on JP, I picked Super Janemba because he was the only 120% leader I did not have. Then the banner was revealed, Janemba was on it, and I pulled him, I think, over 10 times on that banner. So I would recommend caution if you're going to go for Kid Buu or Janemba, and especially you plan on summoning on those banners. All right, so now let's look at a lot of the hero cards. Now, the hero cards, I think, are a much better selection with the Purple Stone because you're going to use these guys in a lot of different places. Now, AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta here has just had a massive resurgence recently on JP with the introduction of the brand new Tech Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Thanks to this guy right here, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has a lot more relevance because he's a perfect linking partner with this Goku, as well as this Goku is on the Shadow Dragon Saga category. So, this Vegeta now has a great linking partner on that category, and a lot of people are running that category now. A lot of people are running that. Before, Omegas were like impossible to find. Now, a lot of people are running this team. So, eventually, Vegeta is going to become, just as relevant on Global when that Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku does come out on Global as well. But until this happens or the Pure Saiyan team drops, it's still, outside of using Super AGL, there's not going to be a lot of places to use this guy. I suppose the Tech Vegito Blue Hero team, but he doesn't fit perfect on that team because he doesn't have Over in a Flash with Tech Vegito Blue. Definitely a good unit to select, but it'll be a little while until he's very, very usable on categories, right? So next, let's go ahead and take a look at SCR Super Saiyan 4 Goku here. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, well, I don't need to get the SCR Super Saiyan 4 Goku because the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku's coming out. Or, I don't need to pull for the Tech Super Saiyan 4 Goku because I have the SCR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The thing is, they have different names. You have to count them as different units because they have different names. You can use both of them alongside each other. So don't let that, prevent you from picking this guy with your Purple Stone. Back, when this was the 3rd anniversary on JP, this guy did not have a category, but now he does have a category, the Pure Saiyan team. I expect the way banners are going to play out on Global, it'll go like this. Turles will drop either the last week of August or I think the first week of September, and then Evolution Blue Vegeta will probably drop, I think, around the end of September. That's the way I think this is going to go, because the LR Super Vegeta and Super Gogeta banners, they're going to last basically all the way until the middle of August. This was a thing that happened on JP where there was a huge period with not really a lot going on because of how long those Dokkan Fest banners are up. So do keep that in mind. But once Evolution Blue Vegeta comes out, that Pure Saiyan category team is around, this Super Saiyan 4 Goku is very good to use on that team. And of course, he's still good for Super SCR, Dokkan Battlefield, Super Battle Road. I wouldn't really, I wouldn't be against anyone picking this guy. This guy is going to be on a Extreme Z Awakening banner very soon. Many of the 120% leaders are on those Extreme Z Awakening banners. Alright, so next we'll take a look at Int Gogeta here. Now, Int Gogeta is also on the LR Super Gogeta banner, so do keep that in mind. I'm sure a lot of people are going to pull this guy a lot of times going for LR Gogeta. He's not on as many categories, but this guy is so good for the Fusion team. He's actually an optimal unit on the Super Saiyan 3 team as well, because of the fact that he has Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash. And he is also... excuse me, not the Super Saiyan 3 team, I misspoke. It's the Patara team. Int Gogeta is actually optimal on both the Fusion team and the Patara team because of him having Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash. So he is great for both of the two LR teams that you will be able to get. And he's also fantastic for the Hero team. The Hero team, again, because of the fact that he has Prepare for Battle and Over in a Flash, he really helps make links work on those teams. But the only thing is, I'm sure many people will pull this guy going for LR Gogeta. So if you want to take this guy, make sure you summon on the LR Gogeta banner first before trying to touch this dude. Alright, so the next we have, I would say, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Tech Goku and Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. They're kind of pretty similar here in that both of them are on 4 categories. making them outstanding units to pick for free-to-play players because there's so many different teams you could use him on. Right, this guy, you could use him on the Fusion team, LR Gogeta, or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's team. You could use him on the Ultimate Gohan Hybrid Saiyan team. You could use him on the Physical Super Vegito Majin Buu team, as well as the Super Saiyan 3 Int Bardock Super Saiyan 3 category team. And he's very good on the Heroes team because he's an Over and a Flash unit as well. Then you look at Angel Tech Goku, who is on the Angel Golden Frieza Revived Warrior team, where he makes an outstanding partnership with LR Majin Vegeta. He's also on the Buu Saga team, again, where he makes an outstanding partnership with LR Majin Vegeta. He's also on the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock team as well, and the Evolution Blue Vegeta Pure Saiyan team. Both of these units, I would probably suggest you guys take one of these two. I think Int Gogeta is another strong pick, but it's just like, he's on that LR Gogeta banner, right? Whereas, like, Physical Gotenks is not on any banners upcoming on Global. And same thing with Angel Tech Goku. This guy's last banner on JP was the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock banner. And this guy's last banner on JP was the Tech Vegito Blue banner. Neither of them have returned since. So I would strongly encourage players, I think, to probably go for these two. And they're good on so many teams. Even this guy's good on the Hero team as an Over and a Flash unit, that you're going to get maximum value from those two. That's sort of the thinking process, I put into this Purple Stone. Go for a unit that you could use a lot. So there you go. Let me know who y'all are going to end up selecting, even if it's going to be, Super 17 with no categories. If it's your first copy of Super 17, that does make a lot of sense, because again, those 120% leaders are very useful in Dokkan Battlefield. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.